Welcome back to episode 92 of the Shy Sports Weekly podcast. Boys, we're creeping up on triple digits.
Yeah, what are we going to do about the numbers on just start over? We'll just count back. Well, now we'll start from 99. We'll do 99 twice, 98, 97. Just pretend
we're like going to have to throw a century mark party.
Ty's wedding.
Live podcast from the wedding.
What's up, dude? This is Ty from the bridge in Lamont.
How do you think your future wife would feel about that?
She'd be ecstatic, and I'm sure of it, dude.
He was in his tux in the bright orange hat. Sorry,
did you get a haircut recently, by the way?
Yeah, I did, yeah.
Are you timing it right so you'll get a nice fresh buzz for yours?
No, I'll have to get another cut beforehand.
That's what I'm saying. You time this one so it's long enough where it's like you'll get it cut again. Yeah. It's like the perfect time for it.
I'll probably just shave it bald, that and my pubes right beforehand.
But leave that mustache. Clean.
Yeah, we'll leave the mustache.
Before your wedding, will you get it cut?
Probably like a week.
Ooh.
What we should have done is record a live pod when we were in person a week ago.
Yeah. Do you remember talking about this?
Yeah, we would have been canceled immediately, dude.
Yeah, Max, do you remember us talking about this, though?
Yeah, at some point, we probably talked about it.
Yeah, and then Saul he said no shot. He's like, I thought about bringing the equipment down, but we would have been canceled so fast. I don't even have the mic on. My mic's not even plugged in.
And now we're back, dude.
Now we go. Well, just keep going. This is fine.
Plug it in, though. Yeah.
Guys being dudes. No, I will.
Yeah. Just get it going.
How was the weekend? How's everyone doing?
Doing great for a Monday, to tell you the truth.
Yeah.
Sounds like me and Ty were both at weddings. You took it easy?
Yeah, I did. I took it very easy, which was nice. It was
low and slow.
Yeah, very low and slow. Went to the brewery with the lady on Saturday. Watched the Cubs a little bit.
Love that.
It's crazy to think that I was home by 8:39. No, probably 10:30, 11.
Straight to bed.
No, I mean I literally went outside by myself, had a cigar, a drink, and just listened to music.
Old guy.
Right? I was just thinking to myself, wow, it's so nice to be outside, and I was just watching traffic. And I just felt it was probably the first time ever. I was like, wow, I'm getting a little older here.
Watching
Sounds
traffic,
great, honestly.
Contemplating jumping in it.
The traffic?
Yeah.
I had a good ACL. I could reach it, but right now I probably would miss and land in the bushes. So
nothing about that sounds bad. What you just described. I don't care how old you are. Actually, the older we get, the better it gets for sure.
Well, some might say the opposite.
Well, I guess we could go back 2 weekends to our trip to Louisville. Max, how was the drive home?
Terrible.
You pulled a me.
Yeah. Arguably one of the worst rides home in my life.
What happened there?
From anywhere.
Well, I'm dying to know. And
I don't know. How many drinks did we have over that 3-day span? 40?
Hard to count.
So somewhere on there. That was kind of like what led up to it.
I thought you were going to say how many drinks did we have on Saturday? 40. And
then I get in the car to drive home, and for some reason I thought
let's put a disclaimer here. He didn't have 40 drinks and then drive home. We slept it off a bit.
Yes, I did get some sleep. Good disclaimer. Thank you. And then I decided that throwing a 6 milligrams in was a good idea. It was a bad idea. Pulled off to a rest stop, dropped, and rolled out of the car. Had to make one of our other friends drive home.
Did you use the bathroom when you were there? Did you go to the bathroom at least?
No, I just laid in the grass at a rest stop.
Oh, wait, so you didn't even go to the bathroom there? You literally just laid in the grass?
Yep.
Oh, wow. I thought you at least used the bathroom. Damn.
Now we're cooking.
It wasn't about the bathroom. It was
how cold was the sweat?
Cold. Considering it was 85 degrees, it was very cold.
And you were shivering. Was it Brian that took the picture? The part that makes that picture is you're wearing the Justin Fields jersey.
Yep.
Where in Indiana were you? Just roughly. you south
honestly,
of
we didn't make it that far from Louisville. We were probably 30 to 40 minutes north of Louisville.
Oh man, did you fall asleep at all the rest of the ride, or did you just lay there with
I just laid
AC
there
on a million?
Laid there, just horizontal. Literally 5 minutes before that happened too, Brian was like, "Hey, thanks for driving."
Why did he feel like shit?
Yeah, and then of course I made him drive.
No, I'm not kidding. I flew back, thank God. But when I got back, it was like 8:30 in the morning here, and I was like, I actually feel good enough where like if they needed me to drive, or like if I needed to ride back with them, I would have been fine. Like
that makes no sense. But I was so jealous of you when I was walking into my place, thinking about how long you would have been home for. I got back here at like 2:15, and you would have been home for 6 hours.
I got back at 8:30. I took a nap from 9 to probably like 8:45 to 12, and then took another nap from 1:30 to 3:30. I slept 5 hours.
Old man shit, dude.
I don't know about you guys, but like no matter how shitty I feel or how tired I am, it's very difficult for me to take a nap.
Oh, I took melatonin. I literally took melatonin and just popped the top.
Well, there you go.
Let it ride.
I've been napping a lot lately.
You don't like the nap?
I usually don't.
I wish I could. I just can't.
So, it's fun. I was in that camp with you, Max, where it's like I wish I could and I just can't nap. All of us, I don't know, out of nowhere, I fell asleep like sitting in a chair, like my head back.
What was the podcast? I think there's like a Barstool podcast where they're saying if you're able to nap, that means you have a low IQ.
I mean, that checks out for me and Ty. Yeah.
Because you're not thinking about anything, and you could just fall asleep during the day.
A truer statement has never been said about me. Look at us.
Should we talk about sports or just talk about how dumb we are?
We could just talk about how Ty looked like Charlie Sheen in 2.5 Men.
Here, what's your consensus? Would you recommend a bachelor party in Louisville?
Yeah, no, I would.
Yeah,
and I think it depends on like the type of crowd. I mean, I think we had a great crowd for.
I think we had the right crowd for that for sure.
Yeah, because it's not like you're not going out and like trying to get like you're not going to strip clubs or anything like that.
All those guys we were with were like very into bourbon and stuff too.
Yeah. Well, I didn't get to do all that cool shit with you guys, unfortunately. So
no, you didn't.
I can't speak to all that, but I had a fucking blast. But Louisville, kind of a rough neighborhood, man.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
it's a unique neighborhood. We'll say that.
Yeah, it was honestly like you go one block one direction, and it's like
bars.
You feel like you're in like Wicker Park.
Yeah,
and then you go one block another direction, and you feel like you're in
South Shore.
Yeah, like you're by the White Sox Stadium.
Yeah, you're in Bridgeport.
Yeah, right.
There's no half measures. No, the one bar we went to, O'Shea's, it was like 3 bars in one. That was a great spot.
Such a fan.
Honestly, yeah, if I could recommend anything about Louisville, I would say go to O'Shea's.
Yeah.
And please ask them if they have my sunglasses.
And ask if they have maracas.
No, those haven't left Jordan's hand.
I think those are in a break glass in case of emergency box now.
They got rid of them. I think my one takeaway from Louisville was it was humid as shit. I was not.
It was very hot.
Tough through everything.
Tough to golf in the afternoon in Louisville.
Well, I guess just for us, tough to golf in general.
Like me and Kyle got we rode in the same cart. We got to the second hole. I'm like, yo, is it hard to breathe?
Or am I having a panic attack?
He was next thing you know, we're in the 3rd fairway with a Justin Fields jersey on our fan. Like how the turntables. How about Larsa Pippen?
Now we're cooking.
So is she with Michael or Jeffrey Jordan?
Marcus.
Marcus, sorry. So she's with Marcus Jordan, the younger one then.
I don't know who is.
I mean, they're not like, are they together or are they just like hooking up or what?
I don't know.
I think they're together.
Really?
Yeah. Let's see. Us Weekly has a timeline of their relationship here. We can go through it. But yeah, one, I didn't realize how hot she was. I thought she was just kind of like, and I don't know how this is going to sound. I thought she was just kind of like an old washed up, like.
Old woman?
Your words, not mine. I probably said the worst part, though.
Is that a rude thing to say?
Kyle's horny.
No.
Is that ageist?
Yeah. But yeah, she's been through like an NBA roster before, which is like crazy.
Yeah.
Who was she was with? I forget the guy on the Lakers, but now her and Scotty's son was on the Lakers. So like literally one of his teammates slept with his mom. I can't find the.
I know who you're talking about, but I don't know the details. But the craziest part about this is like, I don't know why is Pippen so pissed at Michael Jordan about this?
Yeah, that's why she was brought up. That's why I brought her up. We were
like, you want to be pissed at the kid, fine, but like, why are you trashing the GOAT's career over this? Like, he's just lashing out at this point.
So as we know, I'm a frequent watcher of The Last Dance. Scottie Pippen in the Last Dance documentary does come off as like a huge pussy, right?
Yeah, he's pretty soft. I mean, didn't he sit out a bunch of games one season?
Yeah, like he had the foot injury and
then the contract negotiation or whatever.
Yeah, like he just comes off as like kind of a pussy. And I don't know anything about like the
Pussy?
90s Bulls. Your words, not mine. What's good then? He's whipping his head around.
Oh, what's up then?
I think he's actually so pissed or like lashing out because, I mean, how many years did he have to? He's just basically recognized as like the right hand man of Jordan, and he
he kind of is. Like his career stats, he averaged 16, 6, and 5.
Like he's probably looking for more credit than what he got his entire career, and now all of a sudden his wife is sleeping with this guy's son. So,
all right, for reference here, Scotty averaged 16, 6, and 5. Jordan averaged 36 and 5. That's significant.
Right. I want to pull up Jordan's stats.
I just told you them.
No. No. We're going to get into the weeds a little bit.
I'm good with the weeds.
What's up with the weed, dude?
Live in the weeds, dude. All right, so what year did Scottie Pippen join the Bulls? 89, 90?
In Jesus Christ, I just had it here.
Is this a Sporcle question?
87.
87. Okay, so the season before Pippen got there, Jordan averaged 37 points a game, 5 rebounds, and 4.6 assists, while shooting almost 50% from the field.
That's not bad.
Does that sound like a bad player?
I mean, he also won a national championship at
North Carolina.
So, like, it's not like he's dog shit.
Yeah. Speaking of that, did you watch Air?
No, I haven't. Is it good?
Yeah, you should watch it. I mean, it's not like the best ever, but it is good. Chills. Definitely got the chills a couple times.
Give me it on a, let's say, like, if you were to rank it 1 to 10, where would you put it?
It's probably somewhere between like a 7 and an 8.
Ooh, I would say that's pretty good. I would classify 7 and 8.
Honestly, it just gets more points because it's about Michael Jordan.
Is it better than The Last Dance?
No,
it's not.
It's not, because The Last Dance is like real life.
Is this not real life?
It's definitely fabricated.
We're living in a matrix, so.
It's worth a watch for sure.
What college did Scottie Pippen go to?
Arkansas State or something.
Central Arkansas.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's where athletes are bred, baby.
All right, and what team drafted him?
The Dirty South. Pippen?
Yeah.
Was it not the Blazers?
Not the Blazers.
I don't know.
The Supersonics.
Okay.
They traded him to the Bulls in exchange for the 8th pick, Olden Polynice. That can't be how you say it. That can't be right. And then future draft picks, but wow, yeah. His latest, or just overall on Scottie Pippen, his latest comments, like he has to be like just tarnishing his legacy in Chicago, right?
Oh yeah. I mean, whose side are you going to take? Like,
you took the words out of my mouth. Who's going to side with Pippen over Jordan?
You just do not step on Jordan's toes.
You're gonna side with Robin over Batman? Like, no.
No,
I've seen enough.
not me. Not this guy.
To know you don't do that. All right, we're jumping around here, but we never even did number 92s.
You're right.
I know I'm right. Off top of my head, number 92, Stephen Paye.
Nice. That's a great one.
What's the first thing that comes to mind when you think of Stephen Paye?
Plugging up the middle.
Yeah.
And his long hair.
Pretty generic. Didn't he have a video when he was just drafted that he was like able to jump out of a pool?
Is that him?
On his feet, I'm pretty sure. Ty, can you YouTube Stephen Paye? P-A-E?
I don't know if that was him. I feel like a lot of guys do that now.
P-A what?
P-A-E-A?
The first time someone did it, it was amazing, and now it's just like, maybe I could do that.
How about this one? Hunter Hillenmeyer.
Great one. Just took the words out of my mouth.
Do you know who?
Honestly, he was the third man in the band with Briggs and Urlacher.
Do you know who drafted Hunter Hillenmeyer?
He was like Ringo Starr. No.
According to his Football Reference, the Green Bay Packers did.
Really?
I don't know if I believe that.
Well, I believe Football Reference. How about we keep going back in the 92 legacy, Ted Washington?
Interesting. Fat Ted.
For what it's worth, you got it mixed up with Tristan Wirfs.
Yeah.
That's the guy who jumps out the pool.
Yeah, I mean, there's multiple guys that can do it.
Well, your guy doesn't.
That's what I just said. Everyone can do it now. You could do it. With those ACLs, though, I don't know.
Maybe the little pool. Got a little pool. Yeah, Hunter Hillenmeyer, wow. He was signed by the Bears after being cut by the Packers at the end of the preseason. I had no idea that he was drafted by the Packers. Fun fact.
I didn't either. I'm going to ignore that. Tell like it didn't happen.
Yeah, I don't know if it ruins it, but it's less fun for sure. Who else? Fuck. I know I lost all my Brent Urban. Pernell McPhee. He was kind of good, wasn't he?
Yeah. He had a couple good years.
This is gonna sound stupid. I get Pernell McPhee and Willie Young confused routinely, which makes no sense and makes all the sense.
I thought Willie Young was better than him.
Then Pernell McPhee, yeah, 100%. I would agree with that. Another number 92 for the Hawks. Pair of 92s, Michael and Alex Nylander, father and son.
Wow, that's pretty damn cool.
There's only 3 number 92s in history, and they have 2 of them.
Wow.
2 claims to fame.
Love that for them.
You got any other 92s here? I don't know. Even in baseball.
There's never been a Chicago Cubs 92.
Can't even remember what happened in 92 for the Cubs. They sucked.
Was that the year they got Sammy Sosa?
Yeah, that was a great year.
So, bada bing.
Do you want to talk about the Cubs a little bit?
Yeah, I mean, what is there to talk about though these days?
They took 2. How about Kyle Hendricks?
Yeah, that was. I mean,
great.
Well, I didn't see any of it because I was at that wedding, like I said. But what I heard is it was just a masterclass Kyle Hendricks performance.
No, it was
just throwing wiffle balls all around Candlestick Park.
I think he had 2 or 3 strikeouts only, which is, to be honest, it's just magnificent. Just he was locating left and right. How about this? I didn't realize with that pitch com that he could call his own pitches.
Oh, really?
Isn't that kind of crazy? A pitcher, like, actually, he's got it on his belt. It looks like like a Nokia cell phone in the early 2000s on somebody's hip. He's just dialing up his own pitches, and
it's a beeper.
Yeah, it really is.
If there's anyone I want calling his own pitches too, it's him. It's the professor.
Oh, 100%.
I want him calling pitches for everyone from the dugout.
Yeah. I'm really all right in your face. Yeah, no, I completely agree, though. I think he should be calling his pitches.
I mean, they took 2 out of 3 from the Giants, so we'll see if they can build some momentum here after that 4-game skid, but I don't know.
There really isn't, like, much to say about them.
No, there's not.
The Sox are... I don't know. There's just two boring baseball teams in Chicago.
The Cubs just have very glaring weakness. I don't know. If you gave the Sox the Cubs rotation, do you think they would be a good team, a playoff team?
Do the Sox have a bad rotation?
I don't think it's as good as the Cubs.
Let's check.
Maybe I'm giving the Cubs rotation too much credit.
Monologue for me for a bit here while I look it up. I
mean,
know who is. I know Lance Lynn's in the Sox rotation, and
he's so bad. Sorry, Lamont. I mean, the Sox have only scored 279 runs, which is probably right around league average.
Why, sorry, Lamont, what happened?
Because didn't we talk about on Lamont on this podcast how Lance Lynn's wife is from Lamont or something?
Oh, yeah, that's how I said that. Can't help with that nonsense. The Cubs have the sixth best starting pitcher ERA at 3.87. The Sox are 19th. So, yeah, it's a good argument there.
Mm-hmm.
That plays. So, yeah, maybe. Fuck, I don't know.
I mean, the Cubs have just the worst bullpen I've ever seen.
Oh, my God. I mean, who in the bullpen do you actually trust? Or would you trust to get an out? Like, no one.
I don't know. Alzolay? A little bit.
How do you say Alzolay's first name, by the way?
Adbear.
It's Adbear, right?
I think so.
Not Adbert?
I would say Adbear, but not say Adbert. Correct.
Well, the Sox actually have a little worse bullpen. Their ERA is 4.75. The Cubs is 4.72. They're in the bottom 5 in the league, so 25th and 26th respectively. Yeah, I mean, there's not really much to talk about on the baseball front. They both kind of suck.
These Cubs bullpen ERAs are just like football scores.
That's a way to put it. There's 3 guys. There's honest, I got 3 guys in the bullpen that I trust. Maybe 3.5. Michael Fulmer's coming around. He's the half, and I know
Mark Leiter.
Mark Leiter Jr. is 1. Adbear, he's 2.
And then that's it. Everyone else's whip is like 2 or higher.
Looks like a Chicago area code. 773-847-815-312.
What do you make of them, of Stroman saying that they're not interested in extending him?
So I was thinking of this. Marcus Stroman is 32 years old, right?
I don't know. Is that right?
That was right. Credit. Ooh, Marcus Earl. I didn't know that was his middle name. So 32 years old. He'll be going into his age 33 season next year. So say you gave him a 4-year contract, 5-year contract. So 33, 34, 35, 36, 37. So I'd give him 5 years, like $100 million.
Yeah.
4 years, 80.
Yeah.
They gave Tyone 4 years, $68 million.
Sorry, what'd you say again? How old is he?
32.
I think at most is the numbers you just threw out there, but that's like the going rate in this league, and he is pitching incredibly well.
And he's the type of guy that's not relying on
velocity.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, he's
finishing each other's sentences.
He's just got to locate. Yeah.
That's where I'm not hesitant. I don't even know what the correct phrase would be, but I'm not hesitant.
Yeah, that's a good point.
To do it.
No, you make a good point there, Don. Because you hear the number, you hear that he's 32 and you worry about a decline, but yeah.
Yeah, this season, I don't know if you could say it's a flash in the pan because he's obviously been good. He was good towards the end of the last season for the Cubs.
So, I mean, there's another
3 seasons. He's been very good, very solid.
There's another argument though. So like they're 28 and 37. I don't think anyone in their right mind really thinks they're going to make a push for the playoffs this year. You're not in your right mind. So what do you think they could get for him in a trade?
Oh, I don't know. That's a good question. I honestly think it wouldn't be fair for me to speculate just because I feel like the trade market each trade market is different. Like it needs to develop. What's the supply and demand? If nobody's selling and he's really the only pitcher on the market,
there might be a team has an injury or something. Yeah.
Yeah. If somebody gets desperate here and they're just like,
you got to consider that then. Yeah. I hate to say it. They're kind of in a delicate situation because then what kind of message does that send to Dansby or Ian Happ, or Nico?
I know. I forget. I think I was listening to, was it Waddle and Sylvia maybe, and they're saying the Cubs, they just don't do in-season extensions. But at the same time, didn't they just sign Happ and Horner to in-season extensions?
Yes.
So
So maybe they do in-season extensions.
So maybe. What I think is going to happen is they're going to trade him.
Yeah.
This is just pure gut instinct. They're going to trade him. They're going to be out of it. The Cubs are going to finish like 4 games out of first place. They'll play well.
They're going to trade him and still play well.
Yeah. Because I think the second half, I was looking at their schedule. I think the second half of the season, it lightens up a bit. They got Colorado a couple times. Well, then I think they have Arizona, who was supposed to be bad, but they're not.
They're also going to have like nothing to play for, to be honest.
Yeah.
So that's the boys will be loose.
The Sox, not to say that the Cubs are better than those teams per se, but you're not facing the Rays and how about this? The Rays and
I wish they played the Rays all the time. They took 2 out of 3 from
the
them.
Rangers have the 2 best records in baseball. The Cubs have taken series from both of them.
That's baseball, brother.
It is. It's stupid, but
that is so baseball. One other point I need to make. Where does that Mike Tauchman catch rank on your all-time great catches? Because honestly, I feel like it's top 10.
Yeah, it might be up there. The one that always sticks out to me is Reed Johnson in 2008 in Washington. He just made a crazy catch there.
When the bill of his hat was flipped up.
Yeah, another Reed Johnson one was in Milwaukee the year after.
So you just love Reed Johnson catches.
Yeah, I'm just sucking them off. My wrists hurt from just cranking them. It's a great question. Is Ty laughing or is he just?
I don't know.
I'm writing down the title of our episode. Sorry.
What
is it? Cranking him?
This is Reed Johnson.
Reed.
People are gonna think he's on because he's like the exact kind of guy that we would have as a guest.
Reed Johnson's Johnson.
See if he wants to come on. Don't tell him to listen to this episode, though.
No, tell him to. Dude, what do you mean? We're pumping his tires. Tell him to listen just to this part of the episode.
Got a little vulgar for a second there.
Pumping his dick, it sounds like.
Jesus. Here we go.
I shouldn't say best catches of all time, but best Cubs catches of all time. It's up there.
Yeah, now that you put me on the spot, I can't think of that, like another one that really
made a move.
No, besides that one, yeah, no.
I feel like Albert Almora made some really nice plays.
Yeah, he definitely did. He definitely has. Dan, that's a good question. I'll come more prepared next time. I'll give you my top 10 rankings of Cubs catches.
Yeah, that's good.
That's a Scout's honors promise.
Yep.
Before we get into Sporcle, I had a very random thought today. This has nothing to do with Chicago sports, just in general. All right. Do you think you could beat up every 10-year-old in the world? Do you think there's
same time?
No. Just if you like one by one, if you had to fight every 10-year-old in the world, is there any 10-year-old that could beat you up?
You're talking
baby Gronk
fists, bare fists.
Is that what you're getting at?
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's kind of like
I actually don't know all the details about this kid or why he's famous right now.
Well, I'm not saying like I want to beat up baby Gronk or anything. It's gonna sound so bad. I just kind of popped in my head because he's been all over the internet. And people are like, I hate this kid. Why
is he going viral right now?
Because his name is Baby Gronk. Is
he related to
No.
So
No.
From what I gather, he's like some 10-year-old football prodigy superstar supposedly, and his dad runs all the social media for him and has been reaching out to all these podcasts and shit let's do an episode type of thing.
Let's fool him.
We should have him on, dude.
Let's riz him.
He's gonna riz us up.
Honestly, it might be good for us to have him on. It'd be some good eyeballs.
What does riz even mean?
I don't know. Honestly, I don't know.
The kids are saying
the only riz I know is Anthony.
The only riz I know plays in New York.
Yeah.
I don't know, but that honestly got me thinking. Just reading some of the comments on the replies, I was like, damn, I wonder if I could beat up every 10-year-old in the world.
You're gonna love this, actually. Well, not to change the subject, I'll go back to you. No, there's definitely some really tough 10. I guarantee you, I feel like I've seen a viral 10-year-old who's just a
All it takes is
kickboxer,
one.
like a kickboxer or something.
Any 10-year-old above a white belt in jiu-jitsu can kick my ass.
Some kid from like Central America that's just going nuts on a boxing bag that would just, he would take Psalm out pretty quick.
That's the poll question.
Pulled a groin riding a mechanical bull 2 weekends ago.
That's
and he was dead serious. Baby.
I'm pissed I don't have that video.
So back to Rizzo. The wedding I was at this past weekend, like this family knows him, or like they became friends with him, and you're staying out with him all the time. So my dad knows this, and he just walks up to the girls who used to hang out with him and was like, "Give me Anthony Rizzo's phone number, and we're all gonna hang out." He's like, set up a time for all of us to hang out.
That's
what
Riz.
Did they say?
That right there is Riz.
They were all laughing.
They were all terrified.
He didn't crack one smile. He was like, "Give me your phones."
Give me your fucking phone.
I didn't know we were joking.
This isn't a laughing matter.
So now he's got Anthony Rizzo's phone number.
Not yet.
So now Bob's hanging out with Rizzo. That's outrageous. Ty, let's go to the Sporcle. What do you got here?
All right, let me get situated here, brother. Oh, brother, yeah, man. Brother. Share screen. That's the one, dude. Share that shit.
Nuggets are down 7.5. Not promising.
I'm watching. NBA Finals 3-point leaders.
Jamal Murray.
NBA Finals 3-point leaders going all the way back to 1980.
Jesus. Wow. What made you come up with this?
Because it's NBA Finals, dude.
We'll be lucky to get half of these.
Put it to the test. I'll bet you could get from 98 on.
All right, let's give it a go.
You got 7 minutes for 43 answers.
You got another one after this or no?
No.
So you're just going to beat us up and...
Yep.
Spit us out?
Yep.
All right.
No, Maury.
Curry.
Go.
Curry, Thompson. Is Thompson on the list? Allen. Ray Allen.
Butler. Jimmy Butler.
He's not. Did you type Allen? I was Ray Allen not on the list.
He is. He is.
Jameer Nelson.
Chalmers.
Oh, I don't know how to spell. How was it? Hedo Turkoglu?
Yeah.
What about Dwayne Wade? LeBron.
Type in T.
First name. Dude, Chauncey Billups. Sorry, Kyle.
Turkoglu.
No. K-O.
No. Turko. GLU.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Idiot. All right, then it's Jameer Nelson.
No, he typed that already.
Oh, he did? Try Eddie House.
Was JJ Redick on that team? I don't know.
1D.
No, isn't it 2Ds?
No. Dirk.
It wasn't JJ Redick?
Dirk Nowitzki. ZKI. Steve Nash.
This is an outrageous.
No, we can get this. Do Bruce Bowen.
Derek Fisher. Fischer. Not 2 S's. Robert Ory.
Isn't Fisher just Fisher? Yeah.
HORRY.
Yeah, Ory's a good one.
For the Spurs?
Try Sean Marion.
Jason Kidd.
Ginobili. Billi.
Kobe Bryant.
Yeah, nice.
Now that
What about Kawhi? No, probably not. He's not a 3-point shooter.
Who's the white dude from the Heat?
Danny Green.
Who was on the Jay Crowder? CROW. Wow.
What the hell? All right, Pacers, Reggie Miller. Bulls, Paxson, Paxson.
No, that'd be Kerr. Kerr. Or Jordan?
Armstrong. Stockton. Who's the guy that played with Stockton? The other white guard, Hornacek.
Danny Ainge.
AI. AIN. GE. Do Hornacek. A. Horna. CEK. No, it wasn't SEK. It was CEK.
What about
Damn it.
was it Mike Miller? Who was on the 2012 Heat? Was it Mike Miller?
Oh, that's a good one. Not Mike Miller, though.
It wasn't him.
Sixers, is that Iverson? Man, I feel like the Spurs one. Did you try Tony Parker?
How about Tim Duncan? I don't know, just for the fuck of it.
No, it's not Duncan.
This is gonna sound stupid. Or Bellinelli. Try. Oh no, we have the Spurs already. Never mind.
Jason Terry.
Oh, good call.
Fuck. Who are some of the role players on the Heat in 2012?
The only one I could think of is Norris Cole, but I'm pretty sure he wasn't.
Oh no, that's it. Oh, I thought that was it for sure.
I remember James Jones, but I also don't think he was a 3-point shooter. Try Jones, I guess.
I thought for sure it was Eddie House.
On the Heat?
Yeah. I think he was on the Heat for a couple of years or a year or two.
98 Bulls. You got to get that one.
Allen Houston.
Wait, did you do Dwayne Wade?
Yeah.
We tried Wade. 98 Bulls.
Kukoc, KUKOC.
Nice. Wow, twice.
Talk me. My Croatian brother.
Damn, that's not Magic Johnson down there, is it?
I just checked.
Lakers.
Did we do Dwayne Wade? I know I asked that before, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Pistons, is that Isaiah Thomas?
Was Shane Battier on the Heat?
Oh, yeah. That might be
Spell it.
Battier.
Nice.
Wow.
Good call.
Great. Who's the 2020 Heat, though? Duncan Robinson? He wasn't on the team yet, right?
Sure was.
I'm going to say Tyler Hero.
I already checked that, too.
Damn, the 03 Spurs and the 09 Magic.
The 09 Magic was Jameer Nelson, Dwight Howard.
Hedo Turkoglu, JJ Redick, Keith Bogan.
I feel the Spurs is going to be an obvious one.
Bogans.
Celtics, is that Larry Bird? Irving? E. Dr. J, baby. He made 1-3.
Try Lee.
He made 1-3, and that was the most in that finals.
Jesus Christ. I'm literally looking at this roster now. I can't even figure it out.
David Lee? Is that what you said?
Courtney Lee. Try Tyronn Lue. Lue. No.
He's a terrible shooter.
Jeremy Richardson? Dude, I literally have no idea who could be the Magic's leader. I give up. We give up.
Kyle cannot take it. He does not want that clock to run out.
Dude, at this point, I'm just cheating here. I'm literally just looking at the roster.
Hardaway for the Suns.
Anthony.
Or the Magic.
Rashard
Lewis.
Steven Jackson.
See, did it go away, or can you see it
Nah, it's
still?
a fucking ad. Yeah.
Byron Russell. I forgot about that.
Just a Kit Kat ad. Don't mind us.
No free ads, dude.
No.
See, a lot of these I would have never guessed.
Wasn't Byron Russell the guy that Jordan pushed off of, allegedly?
Yeah, don't say that.
Don't say that.
No, allegedly. He didn't actually do it.
Give us one more. Find one more good one. That was just demoralizing.
Another Sporcle?
We beat the average score.
What was the average?
46%. We got 65.
Well, there is two of you, so let's not get too overworked about
Just
it.
let us feel good, dude. It's a Monday.
69,000 plays too. It's pretty nice.
You jealous, dude?
Let me see here. See what else we could get, dude. 50-point NBA Finals. There's
We're just
7 of
sticking
them.
with the NBA, huh?
Yeah, do it. I like that one. There's 7 of them?
7 of them. 3
All right,
minutes.
flash it up.
Oh, shit. Hang on. Gotta share my screen, I suppose.
Yeah, you do. Or we could just do it blind.
No. 7 players? Jesus. Does it tell you the year at least?
Go.
Does it give you anything? Who the fuck is that? George Mikan?
How do you spell
The
that?
St. Louis Hawks. See, this isn't a real team.
Mikan.
I mean, I have no idea.
Skip this. Go hit next.
I didn't know it was like this.
Is that Drexler? No. It's too long ago.
I don't know, dude. 1962? I'm not sure. That's great podcasting.
This is good shit, dude.
Oh,
Is that Maravich?
no. Who's the guy who shot underhand? The free throws.
Barry? Barry? Wow, good job.
I don't know who this is either.
That's
I don't
Jerry
know any of these
West. That's Jerry West. It's the logo.
Nailed it.
I don't know this guy. Is that Pippen?
Yeah.
Little fraud.
There's Dwayne
Dan, he
Wade.
scored 51.
Oh, somebody spell
All right.
his last name for me.
Just
No,
type
I want to see you try.
Antet. Antet. He's just looking it up on his computer now.
No, that's all I got.
It's Antet. Okounmpo. That's the hardest part about this quiz is spelling his name.
Yeah. All right. 1958 St. Louis Hawks, dude. Who is it?
I mean, you could just give up. There's no way. Bob Pettit,
Bob Pettit,
his
dude.
brother.
How could you not remember Bob Pettit?
Oh,
Elgin
Elgin Baylor.
I remember him from NBA Street. Besides that, I don't remember
Dun,
much.
dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun.
I love it. Keep them coming, Ty. I like these sporcles. Keeps me sharp as a tack.
Gets the old dust off the cobwebs.
We know Max can beat up every 10-year-old. Best one yet.